Changing the starter on a 6.5 diesel 1994 Chevy K2500, and as I do say, this thing is not exactly easy to get at, and again, fortunately I have a lift to put it on, but right now I'm removing the main power wire, but this will show you some of the corrosion that's in there, and then I'll put the two starters together once I get this thing out of here in comparison, but I'll take you along for the removal and installation of starter on a 6.5 diesel. Alright, this is going to be a little bit hard to film because of where it is. So there's a very important part of this starter, if I can zoom in on it. Right there, that bolt right there is part of the truss that helps strengthen the starter. Other than that, it'll work on the block, and it could help crack it where it bolts on the bottom. So we're going to get a little spray on that, because obviously that thing's a little corroded as well. Holding the camera, I think it's a 10mm. Might have to get a ratchet on it, because it's a very tight. Get a different wrench. Alright, that thing was an 11mm. Might actually be able to spin it out with my fingers now. But again, a very... Nope, I ain't gonna be that fortunate. So just imagine laying in your back, changing this starter, especially dealing with a poor quality one. Try that again. Alright, need both hands. Alright, I will say that I'm very glad for ratchet wrenches. I was able to turn a little more, and I forgot that I actually did have some never sees on there, which kept it easier to get it off. So I might have to take that bolt off on the block right there yet, but I want to see if I can leave it in place, or I might just have to loosen it. So again, a year and a half, 2 years since I changed this starter. So alright, let's see if we can get the other one. Alright, reinstalling the starter. That truss that they have that supports the starter, one thing I like to do is to clean up the bolt, add a little bit of dielectric grease where it goes in, and you install it back on the engine. We're just gonna the heat shield goes in the same hole. With that dielectric grease, that'll keep, because that's the ground part going to the starter. We'll put it in there. And we'll leave it loose for when we get the starter in. Now, I do have to change, I did like this connection here, made it easy, so you don't have to worry about little nuts. But I don't know if I can use that on the new starter. We'll have to see if we can. Alright, I'm ready to reinstall the starter, so hopefully I catch it all in this shot here. A little hard to film. Here so I could use my push-on connector. I seem to have better luck with that. Everything's tight, I got everything snug. Drop the truck back down and we'll fire Alright, hook the batteries up, give it a try. Alright, in my 6.5 diesel after the Parts Master starter install, and now we're gonna start the truck, and you can hear the comparison of the difference in the new starter. Hardly any smoke or anything. Turned over very fast. Still coming up from charge after the glow plugs come off. And it is true that this time that the batteries were completely charged, but that starter just spins so much faster than the big box starter. So thanks for watching. This is G-Mech. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video, and remember, keep on wrenching.